That's right, just when you thought it was safe to log into your YouTube account and start browsing some subscriptions or just random videos. That's right, the Philips CDI is plugged into my TV. The steaming pile of horse shit that it is. Yeah, I've been up all night. Basically, and I've just been thinking all night I need to make videos, so here we have it, some Philips CDI action, and the game is 7th Guest. We'll tell you what year it was released in, but I can't see shit because there's no light on. But yeah, I've not been to sleep last night. It's now like 7 in the morning, just couldn't sleep, so I decided to get up, have some breakfast and jump into some straight up shitty games. And actually this game I've picked to play first on the CDI because it is actually what you could call a game. It's actually a pretty cool title if you ask me. So I won't talk much, just so you get the kind of premise and what's going on.
She was coming home from choir practice, but she never got there. Stoff took her purse and ran away. The pittance spent, Stoff had to run and hide. He sunk even lower. He had nothing. No life, no possessions, no dreams. And that's when the vision came. A doll. And in his dream, Stoff reached out.
Epic CGI.
It was a gift. Stoff carved the doll, whittling the haunting face until it was an exact replica. And when he...
So yeah, you kind of get the idea that it's the style of the game is very early 90s.
Isn't this a cheery place?
You know, look, wow, we can do video, so it went a bit mental.
Edward, I'm not sure we should have been here today.
Why? Because it's a spooky old house? Don't worry, dear. I'll watch out for you.
The idea is, I'm guessing, all these people are basically dead. That's why they're kind of ghosted against the screen. It's not just the Philips CDI shitty graphics.
I expected more, Mr. Stuff.
So yeah, that's basically introducing you to some characters. And then it does this cool like panning round thing, and then it basically all pan to basically a still image. And if you see, it's basically point and click, and you've got your kind of skeleton hand here. And that's basically saying that you can kind of go over here, and it'll pan round. Does take a bit of getting used to realise that, you know, where different points are sending you. So we'll see if we can go in this door here. I think it's a very and that's, I think that finger's like, you know, saying no. That's why it's kind of wagging at me. Is there anything here? This takes you to the fucking save screen, I think, if you go to the top of the screen. So return to game. If you've never played a game like this, it does take a bit of getting used to. I think I've just restarted it all there, but it's probably actually quicker to restart it than try and basically get back to this point anyway from where I was. So this time we'll go up the stairs and basically shit actually happens up here. So it's kind of, I really like the style of this game. Obviously it's a very slow moving game, but if you see here, you can select that painting and then some weird shit happens, which is pretty cool. I can almost make out like a person's face as well. Don't know whether you're getting that on the camera. So we'll go back down here, down this corridor. And we'll see a ghost. Looks like she's pulling a rope. So what do? Try and follow her, I guess. I think the music's pretty cool in this game as well. If you've not already seen the video before, Game Straight 2 On did a pretty good kind of going over the start of this game, so if you've not seen that video, then that's definitely one to check out. So we've got all these doors at the moment that we can't get into. Just enticing us with a dirty whore. So the painting doesn't do anything. So we move back down here. And she's there again. She's just teasing you. Don't want you dirty grot bag. Can't go in there. I mean, is that going to send me back to where I was before? No, it's sending me to this door here. Can I go in there? Or is it just going to move me up there? I assume it's going to move me up there. So if all you play is, you know, Call of Duty and things like that, then you definitely don't want to be playing a retro game like this. But if you've got the patience, I quite like the style of this game. Cool music, yeah, I think it's an interesting title. I mean, sometimes, you know, these games that would have had decent gameplay. I mean, there's not many really on the CDI, to be honest. I can't think of a. Well, the only game I can think of that's got decent-ish gameplay on the CDI is actually Chaos Control. Well, yeah, sometimes it's not the games that were actually good at the time that are interesting. It's the heavily kind of stylized games. They're the games that I like to play. Games that have got their own style from the what's the fucking word? Oh god, it just does not help not having any sleep and trying to do videos, but hey, I was wide awake thinking I need to make videos. From the period in time. That will work, yeah. We'll say from the period in time. That's who we are going over there. I thought we were going up the stairs again then for a minute. Loading times aren't too bad on this game, to be honest, but basically when you look at it, the whole game is kind of like one big loading screen, so So this is some sort of puzzle, if I remember correctly, with a cake, and you have to...
I guess our host wants us to fend for ourselves.
kind of guess the
Tasted better, fair.
the idea of this game is that these people are all dead, and you're kind of floating around the house trying to work out what happened to them by basically replaying the events of the night and seeing what happens.
Including the symbols. Why, that's impossible.
So they're gonna let me. Alright, so we've got a school thing here now, so that means we can select that. And I've done this puzzle before. What is it to do with?
Become a grave digger now, have we? You are a glutton for punishment.
Right, it's something to do with getting all the slices have to be the same or something like that. Like, yeah, whatever.
Some cannot be created more equal than others.
Yeah, it's basically saying make sure all the slices are the same. I can't. It's like, what? I think the music's cool. It kind of reminds me of the interlude music off a fucking P. Diddy album. Strangely. Strange comparison. What is it? I can't fucking remember. I've done this before, but how do you get out of it?
I'm going to have to start again.
I don't want to start again. I want to get out of this shit. No, I don't want to start again. Is it going now? What? Hey? Yeah. Yeah, basically you would have to do that puzzle to progress on in the game. I'm not going to bore you with attempting it over and over again for like half an hour, because that would be pointless monotony. But you get the idea. It's basically point and click adventure. As you can see, it's pretty slow paced, but I think it's you know, highly stylized, and if you're in, it's kind of like art, you know. It's
My dear Mr. Dutton, welcome to my house.
and then you got
The
this
arrangement
again.
is simple. You are to spend the night as my guest, and in exchange, I will give you your heart's most secret desire.
Lots of pussy.
And you know what that is, Mr. Dutton, don't you?
Pussy.
I require one thing of you, a special service, a task that I've set up for you. There's a guest who hasn't arrived yet. A guest unlike the six of you, a very special guest. Your services involve that guest. You must wonder what that service is, but that is the game, Mr. Dutton. The puzzle I've set for you. This is all I can tell you, Mr. Dutton.
I don't know.
In the morning,
It's like you're supposed to assume that
one
guy's
of my
murdered
guests
everyone.
will walk out of this house with his or her every wish.
So that guy's basically the 6th guest, and obviously you're the 7th guest, as the name of the game says. So yeah, that's just a quick look at the start of 7th guest, and you can save your game at any time. So there's 2 discs to it, and yeah, if you like what you see, if you're into these slow moving puzzle kind of mild horror games, then definitely check it out. I think it's pretty cool, pretty cheap as well, I believe.